Hi everyone, and welcome once more to A+ Exquisite Decor. As usual, it is so awesome that you stopped by because this is the channel where we work together. I make, I post, and all I need is for you to like, share, subscribe, and leave helpful comments. So please do. And also remember to click the notification bell for all my new uploads. In this episode, I will be featuring glammed mirrored wall art that I made with clothespins. These are the regular wooden clips with spring. Their general purpose, as the name suggests, is to pin clothes, but I'm here to repurpose them into craft pins and create something beautiful. For this project, I needed the pins pulled apart, and I needed a total of 4 packs. But I did not worry too much about that. I just nicely delegated the job to my children because I have seen them dismantle clothespins on numerous occasions for no apparent reason. So they were perfect for this, and they had fun doing it. After the children's constructive deconstruction, I took the wooden pieces and keenly inspected them for flaws. All the flawed ones, along with the metal springs, were placed aside. I took the good ones, 2 pieces at a time, gluing their flat sides together using wood glue. So, I actually glued them the opposite way of how they originally came. When the gluing was over, I laid them all out on a piece of foil to dry, 72 pieces altogether. Then, I started on the main structure of the design. I took a circular piece of cardboard that I had from a previous project and traced the shape around on sugar boards because that was the perfect size for what I was creating. I got 2 complete circles from each sugar board, making it a total of 4. 1 circle would become the front, and the other the back, times 2. Additional pieces of cardboard were cut with the same dimensions to be placed between the 2 initial circles to increase the thickness. These pieces were held together using wood glue as well, and also left to dry. Then I patiently waited. During the waiting period, I deconstructed round mirrors that would be placed in the center by pulling their frames apart and taking them out safely. When all the components were completely dry, I made markings on the circular portions so I could easily identify where the clothespins would be placed. I wanted them to be accurately spaced as possible, so I got all technical and reached for my trusty geometry set using the protractor to mark off the angles needed after locating the center. I got round, silver-looking cake platters to be used as part of the design, and I traced out the areas for those on the sugar board circles as well. The mirrors would be attached to the center of the cake platters, so their exact positions were traced out also. Then it was finally time to assemble all the pieces together and make the magic come to life. I added glue to the clothespins and waited a few minutes before I attached them to the circles with their pointy sides facing out, and I let them dry completely. I then took them outside and spray painted them silver. After the paint had dried, I covered the entire thing with a layer of Mod Podge. I did not get that pretty metallic silver look I was looking for from the spray paint, so I added a layer of silver leaf to each bin using Mod Podge as the adhesive. Areas on the sugar board that would be left plain needed a brighter look as well, but I did not want to overdo it with the silver leaf, so I used Mod Podge on those parts, followed by the addition of unrefined shiny silver glitter. From the moment the glitter went on, I immediately fell in love with the pieces because of the way they sparkled. The mirrors were added to the cake platters, and that combination added to the center of the sugar board and pins. At this point, my 8-year-old daughter's curiosity and anxiety peaked, and she wanted to know all my other moves and what I would be adding next. So I added diamond wrap around the entire circumference of the thickened sugar board cardboard sandwich using hot glue and E6000, and added mirror mosaic tiles around the circumference of the mirrors using super glue. They were looking great at this point, but my exquisite wand and I always take pleasure in taking creativity of items to their highest potential. So naturally, I added some crystal gems to the top and bottom of each pin to add more glam. And here they are. These mirrors were made as complementary pieces for other decor items that I had made for a friend of mine. If you have been following my channel, you would be aware of the items I made for her to go with the red and black theme she has been working with. The mirrors were a pleasure to look at. My camera did not do them any justice, as it does not come close to bringing out the way they sparkle and shine. I do wish I had larger gems than the ones I used to make them even more shiny and sparkly. I hope you found this video interesting. Thank you so much for watching, and please come back for my next post. As always, live good, love God, and keep being creative.